So I was on TikTok scrolling and I seen somebody talking about like the great shift in anime. And he was talking about how 2020 how people began to watch anime and like how anime became mainstream and stuff. And then it got me thinking, right? I started thinking. I was like, how come anime has stuck with me for so long compared to everything else in my life? I'm 19 now, and I started watching anime probably when I was about 5 or 6 years old. And I was like, why has this thing stuck with me all this time, bro? I was like, at the end of the day, like when I was a kid, I watched it because I watched Goku, and my first anime is Dragon Ball, so I watched Goku powering up, going Super Saiyan against Frieza. And to me as a kid, all it was just another superhero. But then I began to think, I was like, I like anime because of the amount of like depth and as I got older, right? As I got older, the amount of depth and things like that in anime is so interesting to me. The emotion, the stories, they're all very impactful, and they mean a lot more than just some superheroes or some super powered people on the screen, bro. For example, you got clips like these. Clips like these.
アルミ。アルミンも記憶が戻ったんでしょう。エレンが私たちに会いに来ていた時の。
ふざけんな！蹴るだけ蹴っても痛えのはお前だろ！ルフィ、なんで？どんな理由があれあんたをこんな目に。うるせえ！
お前さ、オールブルーって知ってるか？奇跡の海の話さ。
旅はまだ途中だぞ！俺はここで待ってるからな！お前が戻ってこねえなら俺はここで餓死してやる！お前は俺の船のコックだから！俺はお前の作った飯しか食わねえ！腹が減っても槍が降ってもここを動かずお前を待ってる！必ず戻ってこい！サンジ！お前がいねえと俺は海賊王になれねえ
Where you can see the pure raw emotion in anime. And I was like, and I'm not a guy, right, who understands the depth of every single anime and can break down why this happens and why that happens. But it's just like when I look at it, I'm like, man, there's so many different things that you can learn from this, bro. It's like, I'm not a political guy, but then I watch an anime like AOT and I'm like, I can understand why politics is very important in the world and why we need people to actually be interested in constantly in this field of subject. I guess I don't know the right words, man. I'm just talking, bro. I'm just talking. But I start to understand, like, okay, I see why these things are important. Or when I look at an anime like Blue Lock, right? I know I talk a lot about Blue Lock and assist soccer and it's all that stuff. What is Blue Lock going on about? What is this junk even about, bro? I know I say that a lot, but then like I can look at a character like Isagi, right? And to me, Isagi is like a very inspirational guy, bro. Say what you want to about little Isagi. And I'm not talking about from the mindset or the not necessarily the mindset, but the attitude wise. I'm talking about the mindset wise, right? Isagi at the start of the story is a guy, when you look at him, bro, it was like, it was so bad in season 1. Buddy was like absolute garbage, bro, compared to everybody else that he was going against, bro. Besides Ikaguri, of course, but you know, we don't speak on Ikaguri. We'll leave Ikaguri right where he at. But you look at a guy like Isagi and you see all these like people that have like greater abilities, like Bachira with his dribbling, Nagi with his trapping skills, Rin just being like an all-around insane striker, Boro's striking ability, Kuna. I could go down the list of so many characters that are better than Isagi. But to Isagi, that didn't matter. Isagi had a goal, right? And I can, like, obviously, we could take soccer out of it. Isagi has a goal, right? I have a goal. You have a goal. We all have goals, right? But whether somebody is better than us shouldn't matter. If we really want to achieve something, we should go for it no matter what, bro. And it's going to require a little delusion, bro. Isagi was not good. Isagi thought he was better than he actually was. But that doesn't stop Isagi from progressing, from progressing, bro. He is like, this is what I want, this is what I desire, this is what I'm going to get. He had the mentality to do it. And then when you come across the luck statement, right, or the luck speech that Ego gave when he was talking about pretty much like chance, he was pretty much in one of the scenes he was saying, if you get pooped on by a bird, you could call that unlucky. But if you didn't pick up on your surroundings and seen that there was a bird poop on the ground, can you really call it unlucky? No, you can't. You put yourself in that position, you raise the chances of it. So again, you place those things like with life, right? The words that he was saying with life. Can you really like, and I can take this from my perspective, right? I used to look at some people and be like, that person just got lucky. Did they get lucky, or did they do things to increase their chances of getting what they want? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I begin to think, instead of saying people are lucky, I was like, maybe I should put myself in places where I can boost my chances of getting my desired goal. So it's like, you look at a soccer anime, bro, and you can even pull life views from soccer, which is insane, bro, from a soccer show. But then on top of that, it's like, the plots, and I'm getting to the entertainment side. The plot of these shows are so entertaining. The fights are entertaining. The look of it is entertaining. All of it is like, it grabs your eye, and it keeps you wanting more. But then it's like, when you start to dive deeper into this, just what looks like just regular entertainment, you find so many different things in there, bro. But I know it's a short video. I just wanted to yap about this joint a little bit. I hope everybody has a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Put you guys' favorite, not favorite, first anime that you guys ever watched in the comment section, bro. I want to see what everybody watched first, bro. I'm curious. But I mean, yeah, short video, but hope you guys enjoyed, man.